Hey dudes and dudettes, lovely to see you all again. Today we're going to be looking at the second solo from Sanitarium by Metallica. Let's take a look. Alright guys, let's have a look at the first section of the second solo of the song. We're going to start off with this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm starting with a slide from 5 to 7 on the 6th string. Then I'm hitting 5 of the 5th twice. Very similar idea from 7 to 9 on the 5th, and then I'm hitting 7 of the 4th string twice. Now this is a bit of an inconvenience, but I've got to swap this finger to my ring so I can do another slide, otherwise I'm going to be going, which is stupid. So I'm sliding from 7 to 9 now on the 4th string and then hitting 7 of the 3rd string twice. So it's essentially the same kind of phrasing 3 times in a row. At the end of that, I'm sliding from 9 to 11 on the 3rd string and ending on 10 of the 2nd. Whoop. Hopefully that's making sense. Then I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm playing 17, 19, 20 on the 2nd string. Then I want to play 17, 19, 19 on the 1st. At the end of that, I'm hitting 17 of the 2nd. At the end of that, nearly the same thing twice. I'm doing a hammer on, going from 19 to 20 on the 2nd string. And then I play 19, 17. And then I do the same thing again, except instead of ending on 17, I'm going to jump to 19 of the 3rd. So we've got, and then we go to this. Let's slow that down. I'm going to hit 19 twice and then do a quick hammer on, pull off to 20, then back to 19. At the end of that, that's going to end on 16 of the 3rd string. So all together, hopefully that is all making sense. Then we're working at that big bend and that delicious run. Sorry. It's going up and down from 15 of the 2nd string. And then I hit it again at the bottom. Then I work into this phrase. We'll end it there and we'll use that slide to start the next section. So I've gone up and down, hitting it again at the bottom, and then I work into this phrase. So I'm going 14, 15, 17. And it goes 14, 15. At the end of that, I've got a hammer on pull off going 14, 15, 14 on the 1st string, jumping to 17 of the 2nd, back down to 14 of the 1st. That's going to sound like this. At the end of that, let's slow that down. I'm playing 17 on the 2nd string, 14 on the 2nd string, and then a quick pull off from 15 to 14. At the end of that, let's slow that down. I'm playing 16 of the 3rd string, jumping to 14 of the 2nd, and then it's going to go 16, 14, 12 on the 3rd. Sort of go. Let's go from that bend now. And then we're going to work into this last chunk now. Let's slow that down. I'm going to play 14, 12, 11, then 12, 11 again on the 3rd. And then that's going to finish on 14, 12, 11 on the 4th. And that slide we have there, that leads us into the second section. We'll do that in a jiffy. Let's go right back to the start of this section, play it again at a gentleman's pace, and then again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. All right, guys, second section. Let's start off with the slide from 12 to 14 on the 4th. Then I work into this phrase. So it's going to be a lot of sort of sliding 5th intervals and a couple of cheeky flat 5s as well. I'm going to start off with a backward slide from 17 to 15 on the 2nd string. Then I'm going to go to 17 of the 1st. Then it goes 15, 14 on the 2nd, 15 of the 1st. So that's your flat 5, perfect 5th, flat 5. The next one's a power chord thing again. I'm playing 14 to 12 on the 2nd, 14 of the 1st. Then I want to go 12 to 10 on the 2nd, 12 of the 1st. Then I go 10, 8 on the 2nd, 10 of the 1st. At the end of this, that one's a perfect 4th. So I'm going to go 8, 7 on the 2nd string and then 7 of the 1st. So all together. At the end of that, I'm working down just a B minor arpeggio. I'm playing 7 of the 2nd, 7 of the 3rd, 9 of the 4th. At the end of that, I play 7, 9 on the 3rd. At the end of that, I'm going to do a slight bend. It's a full tone really, and then I hit it twice at the bottom. Let's go from the slide of the section and put together everything we've got thus far. After that it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hit that 9th fret on the 3rd string 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit it one more time. For that next phrase, I'm playing 9, 7 on the 3rd and then 10 of the 5th. So back to back, that's going to go 10 of the 5th there. Then we're going to borrow those arpeggios that we had at the end of the first solo. So instead of ending on the open note, I'm going to play 9 of the 3rd. So I was playing a slide in, I'm playing 12 of the 5th, 11 of the 4th, and then 10 of the 2nd. Same thing back 2 frets. Then I go back to 12 of the 5th and 11 of the 4th. But this time, I'm finishing on 9 of the 3rd, which is a higher version of the E instead of that angry low open E. And that leads us into the next verse. So let's go from that slide at the start of this section into all of that funny slidey business at a gentleman's pace, and then again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was the second solo of 4 from Sanitarium by Metallica. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And please click the links in the description box if you want tabs to this lesson and anything else that I have done. Join up with the Patreon with the cool kids. Have some extra content and other cool stuff there if you are keen and interested. I also have 2 books out right now. If you want to up your understanding of modes, check out Rock Mode Guitar Mastery. That's going to have a bunch of stuff on how to use modes in composition and improvisation. And also my first book, Ultimate Shred Machine, is out now if you want to up your chops in shredding, sweeping, legato, and tapping. And if you're not much of a reader, I do have both courses available in Udemy form as well. Just video format and that kind of thing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I'll have parts 3 and 4 coming very soon, as well as 2 Mr. Crowley lessons. So stay tuned for some Ozzy Osbourne delights as well. Anyway, I'll catch you guys all very soon.